Andy's grown up and moved on from his childhood toys, giving them to his friend Bonnie. Woody and the gang have adjusted to life in Bonnie's room pretty well. But it's not easy for Woody. He used to be Andy's favorite toy, but now he's just another plaything. But he knows Andy loved him, and that means more than anything else. That is until Bonnie brings home a new toy on her first day of kindergarten. She made it herself out of a spork, some pipe cleaners, and googly eyes. And she named him Forky. Bonnie loves Forky, but he insists he's really just trash, constantly trying to throw himself away. So Woody takes it upon himself to protect Forky, because if Bonnie's not going to take care of him, then it's up to him to make sure she doesn't get rid of him. That means no matter how much Forky wants to be thrown out, Woody brings him back and tucks him in at night. He believes it's his job to keep Bonnie happy, even if that means hurting Forky's feelings. And that all changes during a family road trip. When Bonnie, her dad, and her mom get into an argument, Forky jumps out of the RV and runs off. Without hesitation, Woody jumps out after him. Now alone in the RV, Bonnie, as dad and mom, realize they need to work on their marriage if they want to be good parents. They pull over and call a motel, and we retreated to a sweet montage of Bonnie drawing pictures of Forky while she waits for her parents to come back. It seems as though Bonnie's already moved on from the fact that Forky was almost thrown away, but Woody's still searching for him. He soon ends up at a carnival where he reunites with an old friend, Bo Peep, but she doesn't recognize him at first. She's been missing for years, so she's had a lot of time to change. And she's reinvented herself as a lost toy, independent and adventurous, no longer worried about being picked up by a child. She lives freely with a whole flock of other toys outside the walls of any children's room. Woody's shocked to hear that she's given up on kids, but she explains that it's better this way. Being a lost toy is exciting. There's no rules, there's no bedtime. They can do whatever they want. She invites Woody to join her and the others, but he refuses. He might be a hand-me-down toy, but he knows he's supposed to be with Bonnie. But Woody's not the only one looking for something at the carnival. A mysterious vintage doll named Gabby Gabby is looking for a kid to love her, but she can't get any to come near her. You see, her voice box is broken, and she sounds like this whenever she tries to talk. No child wants to play with a doll that sounds like a broken lawnmower. So she makes a plan to take Woody's voice box instead. She sends out her 2 ventriloquist dummy henchmen to bring him to her. After a tense game of hide and seek, Woody finds Gabby backstage. He's angry that she sent her goons after him, but she ignores him. Instead, she offers him a deal. If he gives her his voice box, she'll help him find Forky. This doesn't seem like a very good deal, but Woody's desperate, so he accepts. As soon as Woody looks away, one of Gabby's goons grabs his voice box. But before she can put it in her, Woody grabs her hair and threatens to rip it out. She screams, and he throws her into a nearby prop. Then he does the same thing to the other goon. Now that they're both down, Woody demands his voice box back. But Gabby just laughs at him. She says she knew he'd try to stop her, and she was prepared. She presses a button, and her chest opens up, revealing a hidden compartment with Woody's voice box inside. She got him to give up his voice box willingly. She didn't even have to trick him. Woody runs out of the building and into the carnival where he meets Duke Kaboom, a Canadian stunt bike toy who thinks he's still the star of his own TV show, even though nobody's ever heard of him. Woody asks Duke for help finding Forky, and Duke agrees, but only if Woody helps him win back his adoring fans. We retreated to a fun montage of Woody and Duke searching for Forky and winning over Duke's fans at the same time. Meanwhile, Gabby is taking a nap backstage when she hears a knock at the door. It's one of her goons. He says he's sorry for trying to hurt Woody, but she tells him it's fine. He did what he had to do. She opens up her chest to retrieve Woody's voice box, but it's gone. One of Duke's fans must have taken it. She sends her goon to get it back, and while he's gone, we learn that Gabby didn't always look like this. Years ago, she was a beautiful doll with a lovely singing voice, but she started to feel neglected as newer, trendier dolls came into the store. She became obsessed with being loved by a child again, but her damaged voice box made that impossible. Woody and Duke find Forky sitting on the edge of the pier. Just as Woody is about to speak to him, the carnival starts to tear down for the night. He and Forky are separated from Duke and his fans, and in the commotion, Forky jumps into a nearby bucket. When Woody sees an opportunity to reunite Forky with Bonnie, he takes it. He calls to Buzz Lightyear, Jessie the cowgirl, and the rest of the gang. They all show up to help Woody, and Bo Peep searches for Forky too. She's glad to see Woody again, but she warns him that it's too late for him to turn back. He should let Forky go and join the lost toys. Gabby is still looking for Woody's voice box, but she's tired of searching. She sits down on a nearby barrel and takes off her dress. Her goon shows up with Woody's voice box, but before she can grab it from him, Buzz grabs her and asks her what she's doing with it. She cries out, and Woody steps forward. He explains to Gabby that she doesn't need a voice box to be loved. A child once loved her for who she was, and another child will do the same. Gabby realizes he's right, and she thanks him. Woody puts his voice box back in her, and she sings a sweet song to thank him. She's finally at peace. She watches as Woody and the gang ride off with Forky to reunite him with Bonnie. She waves goodbye, and one of her goons walks up to her. She gives him a hug and says she's not scared anymore. She feels like a brand new doll, and the goon finds a child to give her to. Gabby happily skips away with her new best friend. Back at the RV, Woody and Bo wait for Buzz and the others to return. Woody misses Andy, but he's glad he gave in to Bonnie. She's a good kid, and he knows Andy's watching over them from college. Bo admits she used to miss Andy too, but she stopped when she realized he needed her to be brave. She understood that letting him go was the right thing to do. Buzz returns with the others and tells Woody that Bonnie is asleep. He hugs her goodbye and thanks her for looking after Forky. He tells her she'll be okay, and then he turns to Bo. She tells him to take care of Buzz and the others for her, and then he's gone. Bo admits she's scared, but Woody reassures her that she's stronger than she thinks. She has all of her friends and all those kids at the carnival who adore her. She can make new memories with them. Woody and Bo walk off together as Buzz comforts the others. He tells them that Bonnie will be okay because she always have her best friend. The episode ends with a close-up of Woody and Bo walking toward the sunset. This was episode 54 of Toy Story. Do you think Woody made the right choice? Let me know in the comments below.